Greetings from Tanzania. My name is Dr. Kezia Mkwizu. I am currently a postdoctoral scholar under the Directorate of Research, Publication, and Innovation at the Open University of Tanzania. Thank you so much for this opportunity to be among the keynote speakers. And today I'll be speaking about augmented reality and tourism. Welcome to my presentation. Augmented reality, AR, and tourism are concepts of interest in this presentation. Augmented reality is connected to tourism, and tourism is connected to augmented reality. So there is a connection between these two concepts. Mauro advocated for more research on augmented reality in tourism. Therefore, the focus of this presentation is on augmented technologies and tourists' experiences. With the focus on augmented reality technologies and tourist experiences, so our question is, what is augmented reality technologies? There are various definitions of augmented reality technologies. For example, the study by Chen et al. 2019 defined augmented reality technologies as technologies combining virtual reality with reality. Examples of augmented reality technologies include augmented reality based on mobile technology, and also augmented reality based on wearable devices such as smart glasses. Is augmented reality important? Yes, it is. And if it is important, the following slides explain the importance of augmented reality. Figure 1 is about importance of augmented reality globally, and this is for the next 5 years. In the figure, we can see that Mexico ranks the highest, with importance at 94%, and Sweden, for example, has 67%. And the rest of the other countries globally, including in Africa, it is expected to be at 74%. So clearly we can see there is high percentage that rates the importance of augmented reality in the years ahead. Augmented reality technologies are important in terms of application. It can be applied in many sectors, including education and health. In tourism, it is mostly applied in museums to exhibit artifacts, or in water tourism, or cultural and heritage tourism, but also creating new attractions. Furthermore, destination managers or destination marketing organizations can also use augmented reality technologies such as mobile devices in terms of phones or tablets to improve tourists' experiences. As augmented reality technologies through mobile phones are encouraged to enhance tourist experiences, other scholarly articles in Botswana, in Tanzania, and the United States have mentioned mobile uses in reference to selfie and tourism as part of contributing to literature on trendy technologies for tourism purposes. Enhancing a combination of augmented reality and selfies, as selfie images can be used to combine virtual and real worlds for tourists to share experiences. Augmented reality technologies are important in terms of revenue. Augmented reality revenues are expected to reach $198 billion US dollars in 2025. So there is potential in augmented reality technology usage by the tourism industry. Augmented reality based on mobile is estimated to reach 1.73 billion active users worldwide in 2024, and this is according to Statista 2021. Figure 2 amplifies the active users of worldwide in terms of augmented reality based on mobile usage. Figure 2 actually shows the mobile augmented reality active users worldwide from 2019 to 2024. And from this figure, we can see that for this year, which is 2021, the number is 0.81. And as the bar charts move to 2024, we can see there's an upward trend. And as it reaches 2024, it is 1.7 billion augmented reality active users worldwide in terms of mobile. So this is positive. It is actually positive, and it gives a clear picture of what the projection is. So the trajectory is very much positive. On tourists' experiences, Liang and Elliott noted that augmented reality enables users to have interactions with the real environment that can enhance visitors' experiences. Furthermore, to enhance tourists' experiences, Han Itala 2014 commented that other features of applications should not only be easy to operate, but also include functions like multi-language and personalized capabilities. Augmented reality technologies and tourists' experiences. Morrow advocated for more research in augmented reality technologies, while Chopra, Italy 2020, highlighted that mobile devices enables interactive advertising, map views, and can create touristic routes. Kazimierzak, Italy 2021, concentrated on tourism development and augmented reality. In augmented reality technologies and tourist experiences, the approach that is used in this presentation also includes the scholarly personal narrative approach. And therefore, using the scholarly personal narrative approach, the national parks stand to benefit from augmented reality usage to enhance tourists as they experience different attractions within the park. Examples of attractions can be at Mikumi National Park in Tanzania, where reality can be virtually created in order to take advantage of augmented reality technologies. Here are some photos that can be potential for augmented reality. See photos on next pages, sourced by the author. This is an iconic landmark at Mikumi National Park, and it is one of the structures that when tourists arrive at Mikumi National Park, they like to pose and take photos. Ideally, this can be one of the objects that can be used in augmented reality to further enhance tourist experiences. That when they hold the mobile phones that they use, it can reflect not just the structure as it is, but the structure embedded with information of what Mikumi National Park is, so that they have advanced experiences of Mikumi National Park while they're there, just by using an augmented reality technology via their mobile phones. It can be an augmented reality app that is set up in order for visitors to have more experiences, not just the structure, but the structure and information that comes with it. This is another picture that shows elephants at Mikumi National Park. And this is normally an area near the accommodation where the elephants sometimes like to walk in the evening, and that shows how they're in harmony with the environment that is there. And this can also be a challenge for augmented reality to not only just have objects to augment, but also the animals. How do we integrate the animals into the combination of the real world and the virtual world? So augmented reality should also embrace other attractions when tourists are there to enjoy the national parks. So they should be able to have augmentation from the wildlife perspective and not just buildings or structures. So this can be another way of enhancing tourist experiences. This photo shows another iconic landmark at Mikumi National Park. And this is a resting area where tourists can actually eat or just relax and have fun and just have the feel of a national park. And when the season is cold, at times it is possible to have an evening fire, and it's an ideal way to warm yourself and be able to sing if you're with a group of friends or people who have come to enjoy the national park as local tourists or international tourists. So it's a very interesting place, and it can be added on the augmented reality apps to assist tourists in advance to know that this area, when they augment it on their phones, the information can come up showing that this is an area where they can have fun, they can have their meals or sit out during the evening, and even during the times when the weather is a bit cold, it is a place where they can have a fire and warm up a bit and just enjoy the feel of being in a national park. This is another photo, and it shows a domestic tourist there at Mikumi National Park. And basically, that is me when I was visiting Mikumi National Park. I had a great time, and this is one of the iconic structures that is there at Mikumi National Park, and it will be interesting to also have such a structure in an augmented reality app that can assist tourists to have experiences that are virtual in advance, for them to know that what the structures that are there, what they hold. And it's quite interesting. It will be also interesting for tourists, for example, to know when was this structure actually built and what does it symbolize. So all those can be information that can be very interesting to the tourist, and augmented reality can make it possible for that to happen. In conclusion, the existence of studies on augmented reality such as Chopra Italy 2020, Kazmezak Italy 2021, and Moro 2019 imply that the scope needs to be expanded in order to understand augmented reality in light of tourism. This presentation continues the discussion of augmented reality technologies in the context of tourists' experiences. From the literature, the available augmented reality technologies enable tourists experiences such as map views and interactive advertisements. Limitations and suggestions for further studies. In this presentation, there are limitations, of course, and This is limited to literature review approach and also scholarly personal narrative approach. So these two approaches are the limitations of this presentation. And the implication is that future researchers may further explore the concepts of augmented reality technologies in tourist experiences using qualitative and quantitative methods. These are the references that were used to support some of the information that has been presented in the augmented reality and tourism. These are more references that were supporting the information that has been compiled to make the presentation of augmented reality and tourism. Thank you very much for listening to my presentation, and it has been an absolute honor to be on this platform and be able to present the augmented reality and tourism. Thank you all, and thank you again.